My name is R. Crosby Lyles, and this is News from the Can. There's three basically major hurricanes in the Pacific Basin. That record was set. Three major hurricanes that was set in 2015. Hurricane Kilo, Ignacio, and Hurricane Jimena had strengthened to Category 4. So there were three Category 4 storms going at the same time. That was back in 2015. So it may not be a record or whatever, but there's three somewhat major hurricanes going on. And this is the Washington Post. This is Walaka. Well, it's a major hurricane. It's going to sort of weaken and move north. There's Hawaii right there. So it's just going to kind of cut across the bow, so to speak. A super typhoon, Kong Ray, is going to end up out here in the middle of the Sea of Japan. It's going to brush by South Korea, so they're going to have hurricane force gusts at least by the weekend. So anyway, that's what's going on. And you got this thing going on up here. This is your sea surface temperature anomaly. So right up here where America is basically touching paws with Russia, that sea surface temperature is anomalously high to the tune of between 4 and 5 degrees Celsius, which is quite a bit. Here is your actual sea surface temperatures. So we're talking the blue is about 59 degrees. This light blue is about 59 degrees, I believe, and the darker blue is about 49 degrees, somewhere in there. And the pink is about 40 degrees Fahrenheit. 5 degrees Celsius, 10 degrees Celsius on the dark blue. Light blue is 15 degrees Celsius, 20 degrees Celsius on the green. So it's anomalously much higher it is than what it nominally is. And that can translate into things like this. So chances are this low pressure system here is going to move around. That's a pretty big system, bearing in mind that the map does stretch. In order to make it flat, these land masses appear to be much bigger than they actually are. Nevertheless, that's still a pretty big, sizable storm, and so is this over here. So basically, what I'm looking for is I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop here. And I don't want to spend too much time on that, but I'm just sort of monitoring. And the main point of what I want to get to here is snow.
Metal roof on your house or building is nice. You don't have to worry about wind damage, hail damage. But in the wintertime, after the snow or ice storm, the sun comes out. It doesn't shoot off the roof, but it'll stay up on the roof.
In case you thought you didn't need snow guards in North Carolina on a metal roof, here is a decapitated stink pipe from the roof.
Stovepipe. So, snow sliding off here. This guy's insane. This guy's like 3 stories up, and he's on this little aluminum ladder. You know what I mean? And he just steps out on this roof with this thing. Look how close he is to the edge there. That's insane. His links are in the description. There's 2 guys that get up on this roof. And I don't even know how long it takes. Oh, there he goes. He gets situated, and then he chunks off to get the ladder right. Keep the ladder from getting knocked over. This guy comes up anyway. I mean, man, that's... Oh, I guess there's a lower roof here, so he might be able to, he might hit that. Be okay. But, yeah, it takes these guys a while to get that snow. That's like 5 feet of snow on top of this thing. But as these guys say, they make roof stops for people with metal roofs. Apparently, if you got a metal roof, that snow will just come flying off of there, and that can cause problems. You can get hit with it, or it can, it can cause damage or, injury or whatever. And you saw what happened to this guy. That's a metal roof there, I think. But my point in making this is just to say that there are tools available.
You'll see this part cave, which I'll do right now.
Break. So you're going to see that he's got this, how it just kind of peels away. It looks like it's looks like it's slow going. You know, and would you be able to get out there and do that in the middle of a blizzard? Probably not me. But my thinking is that if I thought that it was going to snow like more than 5 feet at a time, like some catastrophic amount of snow, to me, I would put something slick up there, like canvas. I would put canvas on a perfectly good roof and let that snow slide right off of there. You know, and I guess that can cause problems. It can probably maybe rip your gutters off or whatever. So that's, you know, I'm not going to recommend that. I'm just spitballing. I'm just thinking about it. But, you know, every problem is, you know, everything's got its thing. This is the possibility. That's a small amount of snow there, really, in terms of what I'm talking about. These are paid dudes up on this roof, but that's easy, 5 feet of snow. This guy's getting up on this roof. I mean, damn, if that was to just come sliding off of that roof catastrophically, this guy could be in a world of hurt. Of course, there is the lower roof down there. So, anyway, just throwing this stuff out there, and there are tools. If you end up in a situation like this, you could probably make your own. I'm not selling these, by the way. I don't have a link. I'm not an affiliate or anything like that. I'm just trying to be helpful. But this thing exists, and I thought it was pretty cool. You know, if I had something like this going on with these guys, you know, there ain't no way in hell I'd climb up there on a ladder. That's insane. That's insane. I'd get me one of these roof raisers, you know, one with a really long extension on it, and work on it from the ground or something, you know. But that's this deal here. Wow, that's a lot of work. I mean, like, they're working their butts off up there. See how much that is? That might be 6 feet of snow up there. That's, you know, that's serious. So, and I don't know, I guess these guys are up in the mountains or something. Maybe a ski resort or something. So, you know, one of the reasons that I'm showing you this is because, you know, this is the kind of thing that can happen to somebody. They got to get that snow off their roof. You know, maybe their roof is making noises and stuff, so they put a ladder up on the roof. And that's the kind of thing that, you know, if that went the wrong way, this dude can land on his head, and, you know, you don't want to be seriously injured in the middle of a serious snowstorm. That's the last thing in the world you want to have happen. So there are tools available, and you know, these people are actually putting snow stops on their metal roof to keep the snow from falling off, which I guess is a thing, you know. And you know, you have to weigh out your options and figure out what's right for you. You know, don't listen to me. Do your own research. But these tools exist, and there are probably other tools out there like that, and you can make your own, frankly. It's basically a pole, and the reason that it's shaped like this is so you can carve a nice little channel up in the snow, and you can do it while you're standing on the ground, and you don't have to, you know, get in harm's way. So it's a thought. And that's all I got. My name is R. Crosby Lyles. Guys, stay safe out there, and just kind of sort of keeping tabs on what's going on. There you go. Persistent weather patterns. Rapid warming in Arctic may be linked to increase in persistent weather patterns across North America. Anyway, that's all I got. My name is R. Crosby Lyles, and this has been News from the Can. Thanks for watching. See you.
And I'm just canting it by hand here just because I'm so close and don't want to catch them like I did there.